Well, as promised, I'm going to try and fire up the Crossley. I'm just putting fuel in here, putting fuel in the carburetor. Gasoline, of course. And we hope it's going to fire up. Simple as that, really. Turn the handle and away you go. Normally, you're waiting until it's warmed up before you switch over to the kerosene right here. Quite a loud engine, as you can hear. The exhaust is very loud. Very easy to start, as you saw, and the speed control is done by this spring here. Shut her off. I'll just close the needle valve to shut her off. She's the exhaust is pretty loud, and underneath the needle valves that you can see, you got the carburetor, you got the gasoline one here, which I was adjusting. This one's for the kerosene. And the air pickup is right underneath here. Once she's warmed up, after running for about 5 minutes or so, you can start switching over to the kerosene and then be shutting off the gasoline. But I wanted to show you it running, and of course this is the follow-up video to my demo video that did not show it running. And that's how easy it is to start. It's very easy to start. Doesn't really need a great deal of work to it. I think a repaint would be great on it. Take it back to its original sort of olive green. And you can find those colours both here on the lid of the gas chamber. Here's the kerosene chamber right here. And this whole tank, this whole base is the kerosene tank. On the back, underneath the engine, is also the original colour. This green is too green. It's not that colour. That's more of a Lister colour. But yes, it needs a little bit of work here and there, and I think this would be a great engine for someone to play with and restore. Personally, I'd strip all the black paint off it, strip the paint off of everything, and bring it back to its original colour. And whilst doing that, do the few repairs to it. Here is one area that needs some attention. This is a two-way throttler, so it goes backwards and forwards. So, but when the weights and the engine's running and the counterweights are sprung out, it pulls the rod. So that's closing the throttle in that direction. You can then adjust that right here. So you can either speed the engine up, slow it down. And that's really it. A little fuel here, turn the handle and away it'll go. And fuel here, and then you may have to keep messing with this needle valve till she warms up. And once she's warmed up, you can either add a little more gas here to give you enough time to slowly adjust the kerosene needle and be shutting off the gasoline needle. Takes a little bit of getting used to switch over. But there it is running. Quite a loud engine. I believe it really calls for a muffler pipe and a spark arrestor on the top of it. I'm not sure if this exhaust is original or not on it. All I've done on this engine is I've cleaned it, checked the spark, checked the oil, cleaned her up the best I could, and got it running just to check it over. But everything's running fine on it. It just needs the odd little bit here and there, which I'm sure you're all used to doing anyway. I know the exhaust valve guide is a little worn, or it could be the valve itself. Every now and then on kerosene you get a little smoke from there, but not on every hit. Probably every third or fourth hit you might get a little smoke, but nothing to worry about. But that just shows there's a little wear there. The springs are old on it too, so they'll probably need replacing. I'd certainly replace the needle valve springs that you can see on the needle valves. They're all a bit iffy, and I'd replace them as well. And that's it. It's an excellent running engine. It's a 3 horsepower. It's rated at 650 RPMs. So it can certainly do a good amount of work. It's on its original cart. This original cart is not steerable, and I would certainly think about, if I was going to do it, make it a steerable cart, because this is quite a heavy engine to be pulling around. Yet it is quite simple to move it about. It's not too bad. Oh, there you go. That's a Crossley 1040. Thanks for watching.